So the Lakers go into Golden State for Game 1, and they win. They steal the first game on the road. It's finishing up right now. Yeah, the final's going to be 117 to 112. And if you're Golden State, you shouldn't be too discouraged. We'll get to the Lakers part of this here in a minute, but if you're Golden State, Steph Curry played well, not great. 6 of 13 from 3, 10 of 24 from the field overall. Klay Thompson, 9 of 25 from the field overall. So your two best shooters didn't shoot the ball great. They both shot it well from deep. But ultimately, they weren't super efficient. When we look at Jordan Poole, when you look at the box score, it looks like he had a great game. But I thought he really hurt them. I thought he took some really dumb shots. I mean, when he touched the ball with 5 seconds left, he was going to shoot it. Which that shot I don't really mind. There's not much time left. You're open. It's a good look. But he would have these stretches where he'd come down and he'd make a three, and then he'd come down and he'd set somebody else up, for a layup or something, and then he'd come down and he'd take a bad shot. And bad shots are turnovers in the playoffs. That's what they are, especially when you're playing a team like the Lakers who like to run and can get out in transition and are really good at that. And so he has to take better shots. I think that's the biggest adjustment for Golden State. Outside of that, I didn't think they played bad. I thought that they defended well. Obviously, they couldn't defend Anthony Davis, and we knew that coming into it, that they were going to have an answer for him. Anthony Davis goes for 30 points and 23 rebounds. So if you're Golden State, the answer has to be to stop everybody else, and they just didn't do that. Vanderbilt hit a couple big shots. You're not really going to get that from him every night. LeBron played well. Well, LeBron played okay. He didn't shoot it super great, but rebounded, facilitated the offense, did all the things that LeBron's going to do. He definitely controlled the game when the ball was in his hands. D'Angelo Russell scores 19. Austin Reeves scores 10, 4 of 9 from the field. It's 2 big threes in the second half. And then Schroeder off the bench goes for 19. And you can't let Schroeder go for 19 if you're going to let Davis go for 30 and LeBron go for 20 and Russell go for 19. One of those 4 guys, you have to slow one of them down, and Golden State just simply couldn't do it. Part of it was the foul shooting. I mean, the Lakers took, I think, 29 free throws to Golden State 6, which Golden State fans, you're going to look at that and be like, oh, the refs gave the game to L.A. It's not what happened. Just not. Okay, the Warriors took 53 three-point shots. When you shoot that many threes, you're not going to get foul calls because you're not attacking the rim. That's just how it works. Meanwhile, when we look at the Lakers, they're a team who wants to get the ball inside and go to the free throw line. It's part of what they do. They took more free throws than anybody else in the league this year because they attack the rim and they get downhill and they get offensive rebounds. And when you do all those things, you go to the free throw line and you take a lot of free throws. Now, should Golden State have taken more than 6 free throws? Probably. Probably should have been closer to 10 or 12, and maybe that's the difference in the game. But ultimately, this is how it's going to be the entire series. Can Golden State make enough threes to make up for their lack of size? Because there's a huge lack of size, okay? Draymond Green probably defended Anthony Davis the best, but Draymond Green's 6'7", okay? He can't defend Anthony Davis for a full 40 minutes. That's why he only defended him at the end of the game, and they put Looney on him for the first 30. Or the first 38, I guess. So, it's going to be interesting. I thought Game 1, it's going to be interesting to see how both teams adjust. Because obviously, I think the Lakers are going to have to change kind of their drop coverage. I mean, the Warriors shot 40% from 3, and a large part of that is because they're sagging way off of Looney and Green, so they're doing those dribble handoffs, and Steph Curry and Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson and all these guys, they're stepping into wide-open three-point attempts, which, if you're the Lakers, you obviously don't want the Golden State Warriors getting wide-open three-point attempts, so you saw them kind of adjust it there late, especially against Steph. You'd see Anthony Davis come running up to run him off the three-point line whenever they went to that dribble handoff. But it'll be interesting to see if that's how they keep it for the rest of the series. Is that just going to be against Curry? Is that going to be against everybody? It's going to be interesting to see how the Lakers want to attack that. The Warriors went to some zone there late to try and combat for their lack of size. Is that going to continue to be a trend for the Warriors? It's going to be really interesting to see how both of these coaches adjust after an intense and close Game 1. Look, I know the Lakers stole one on the road, but we just saw Golden State go to Sacramento and win twice. One of the toughest places to win. Obviously, the Lakers probably better than Sacramento. Okay, it's going to be tough going into Staples and winning, but the Warriors can do it. So if you're a Warriors fan, I wouldn't freak out too much. If you're a Lakers fan, be thankful that you got your one on the road and hope you don't give up another one, because it's tough going to San Francisco and winning. So that's going to do it here at Shooting the Schmitt. Thank you so much for watching the video. Comment below, how big of a win is this for the Lakers? Do you think that the Warriors can bounce back and still win the series? Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe as well. We're going to be tracking this series, all the playoff series, all the way through. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all again later.